Hello NET JRF Economics aspirants. This video is a instruction video for teaching classroom members. In this video, I will tell you how to read these microeconomics books, that is Swan's outline microeconomics books for their NET JRF Economics exam. If you are not a member of NET teaching classroom, you can join the teaching classroom from the details given in the description box. And if you do not want to join teaching classroom but want to buy this book, you can buy these books from the links given in the description box. So let us start with discussing what to skip and what to read in this book and which portion is important for NET JRF Economics exam. So let us start. First of all, this chapter 1 is not important from the exam point of view. So you can completely skip this chapter. After this chapter, that is chapter 2, demand, supply and equilibrium and overview, the measurement of elasticity, consumer demand theory, and advanced topics in consumer demand theory of production, costs and production, um, price and output under perfect competition, price and output under pure monopoly, price and output under monopolistic competition and oligopoly, recent advanced topics in market structure. This is also important, do not skip this. Many a time questions are asked from a learners index and peak load pricing, and there are many probable questions in this chapter also, so you should not skip this. Game theory and oligopolistic behavior, yes, this is also asked in your exam. Input pricing and employment, yes, this is very important topic. And now this is general equilibrium and welfare economics. It is obviously important in economics of information. It is also important. So there are 15 chapters in which you can skip the first chapter, but you have to do 14 chapter. The question is, do you need to read the whole book? So I say you do not need to go through the whole book. You can skip many sections from this book, and I will tell you which is the most important portion of this book, which is important for your NET JRF Economics exam. So let us first go to chapter 1. Sorry, let us first see the chapter 1, because we have to skip the chapter 1. So this is the chapter 2 of this book, demand, supply and equilibrium and overview. From this chapter, what is important? From not this chapter, from every chapter, examples are important. You can see this example. So you have to go through this example portion. This is example 2 and this example 3. You have to do all this. You do not skip this. I mean, just example portion, you have to go through all topics. This is not a long part of this. This is a very short, I think very brief part of this book. So it will not take your much time if you go through examples only, and they are, I think, in many ways sufficient for answering many questions in your exams. So these are the examples. I think there may be more examples. Let the examples in this example 12, type of equilibria, yes, it is important. And now you can skip this, I think, but see this is the most important portion. After doing this, if you do not want to do examples, you must do this is the most important part you have to do. And examples are the second most important part of this book, and the whole book is the third most important. So if you want to read only the most important part, you can go through these MCQs. You can see these are the MCQs A, B, C. There are 4 options and answer is given here. So this is best thing to practice for microeconomics, and it is hardly available in any other books. That here MCQs are available which are very likely to be asked in your exam. So there are 12 MCQs after every chapter. I think after every chapter there are 12 MCQs. So you should go through those MCQs and practice them well, because they are very likely question for exam. And similarly, after these MCQs, you have solved problem. So if you do not have time to read whole book, you can skip this solve problem section. This is a very long part of this book, so you may not have time. Many students may not have time to go through these long chapters. So you need to do only examples and the MCQs given in this book, which is given under review section. And you can see these MCQs are available after every chapter of this book. Let me show you some more example. Here is the chapter 3, you can see, and there are some examples given before MCQs, and all MCQs have been taken from these examples. So if you have read these examples, you can easily complete them, and these are a very brief part of the book. And now you can see the review question, that is MCQs. So these MCQs are important, and these are available at the end of this every chapter. So this is how you have to go through this book. As I want to repeat that the MCQs are the most important part for your NET JRF exam. The second most important part is these examples. Briefly, you should go through all examples in this book. They are, I think, hardly 1/4 of this book. So it will not take your much time, and you will complete the whole microeconomics. I think or you will cover almost all topics only going through this example, and this MCQ will make sure that you also have good practice of MCQ to be asked in the NET JRF Economics exam. So this is what I wanted to tell you. And again, if you want to join Teachment Classroom, this link has been provided in the description box. And if you want to purchase these books, the link, two links has been provided in the description book. One is from Amazon, and one is from Instamozo, from where you can buy these books in ebook form at a very low cost. So go through these links and join the Teachment Classroom, or you, if you want, if you think it is really important, you can buy this book from the link given in the description. Thank you for joining this video.